All right, Shalom. I'm going to start out by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Shemai, Shabbai, Shem Kakodash, the bonus of the apostle, and others a great millstone. Shalom to all the occupant, the pushing the word of sincerity and the truth. This is the article on Singapore's contact tracing, and they're basically putting a mass influx of microchips to over 5 million resident citizens, which is the beginning of Revelations 13 to 16. We're just gonna, put it, through the spirit. I'm just gonna put it, straight to it. That links straight up with the prophecies we've been seeing. 2nd Ezra the 15th chapter, 2nd Ezra the 16th chapter, Revelations 12 and 12. The scriptures speak about the devil coming down with great wrath, knowing that he had but a short time. Look at the military. That's the devil's teeth. And now we're starting to see Revelations 13, 16, which, the scriptures is coming to a head, man. It's coming to an end. We in the end times pursuing Ezekiel 7 and 6 says this is the end. This is the end. So Singapore, which this is a major country, it's not a insignificant country that nobody ever thinks about. Singapore has its hands in a couple of things. It's not as large as a country like America, but it still is an effective part in the global, because these are it's a conglomeration. Esau owns these different parts of the world, as it is written in Job 9:24. Earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So if they're controlling this part of the world, it's gonna eventually make way to America. It's not going to jump over America and go somewhere else. No, this is going to be a worldwide thing. All right. And for you guys that still don't have an idea what the mark of the beast is, you bugged out, man. You got to get it together. You need to pray to the, Lord, which the Lord just blinded you at the end of the day. Isaiah 6 and 9. It's up to the Lord to really open your eyes. Pursuing to Matthew 13, blessed are your eyes and your ears for they see and hear. Not everybody has eyes to see or ears to hear. So, there you have it. I'm going to it. Singapore is on the cusp of rolling out a mandatory COVID-19 tracing program that will identify people who had come in contact with virus carriers, which America has done the same thing. Basically, Google, and if I'm not mistaken, Google and I think Apple came together to form a certain, tracing market. And you have these, it's basically which you had Deborah Birx at the press conference. She was referring to it as Sentinel programs, which if you recall those Sentinels, of course, on the Matrix, what was it all? To hunt down the ones that knew the truth. So this chip is going to be a big thing, man. That's why John, spoke about it in Revelation the 13th and spoke about the development of this beast. So it says the program will distribute tiny microchips to all 5.7 million residents, and what will be the most extensive tracing program globally, reported Reuters. Yes, so in order to, Esau is really closing in on you, Jakes. If they hit the outside, and it's say for instance, America is the hardest kingdom to microchip. Well, if they hit Israel, if they hit Singapore, if they hit Sweden, Britain, France, Greece, the European countries, get their hand, which they have financial markets, monopolized markets that they market with Saudi Arabia, with OPEC. If that transitions to a form of digital currency through microchip, they can control the Saudis, and then people are going to steal because it's a beast system. And when America's pushed in that box, it has to go chipping. And then, these identities, which America's a big country of identity thefts. So what are they going to do to stop identity thieves and chips from being replicated and hacked? They're going to process it in them, deeply in them, making sure that, you can't just take it out when you just, feeling a certain way. This is, 2020. Hey, this is a year of prophecy. And this is a big boy prophecy. The city-state located in Southeast Asia So you have the gooks that's already and them Asians, they move quick. Paul Starr said it. He said, the chip is gonna mainly come out of China, which them Asians, the Moabites, they're big on technology. Even in Japan and China, the residential homes have a very strong impact of Chinese, or excuse me, technology. They could have a heavy piece in the markets. So continuing on, it says the city-state located in Southeast Asia has already developed a tracing app for smartphones called Trace Together to identify people who have interacted with virus carriers. The app was downloaded by more than 1.5 residents, but did not work well on iPhones since Bluetooth activity goes dormant when it runs in the background. So, that's just really the main point of it, so getting the technology, and it sounds like it's mandatorily distributed. There's no say-so, no what if, and, I don't want to use it. And what do they do? They already have Trump, or more so really the Bill Gates Foundation that's pushing this chip now. And then if you heard Trump speak at the press conference, he said it's very tiny, just like a microchip. Why do he have to reference microchip? Because we're in a time of the chippings, man. And you got to be in the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai to see these things. So I got to, of course, you got to bring it out. Revelations, got to bring it out. That's mandatory. That Revelation 13 and 16. And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hands or in their foreheads. So that's chipping, man. And it ain't no Christianity. It's not these other religions, And you guys that speak, let me say this: you guys that speak about the mark of the beast being Christianity, you better get it together quick, because this thing is moving fast. Like Apostle R said, less than 6 months, which through the Spirit, we know that within a 6 month time span, it's gonna be hell and havoc. Revelation 6, man, and that it says in that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Yeah, and now even in these gas stations, you don't even pay with coins at the gas stations. You you starting to swipe when it comes for air, and if you want air or your vacuum, they really don't take, don't be wanting to take cash. That's why they charge you extra. They have convenience, those extra inconvenience fees and things of that nature. So they know how to market around Jake, man. Talking about these nations, and they're gonna put it mainly in their quarters so that you have to buy. And these celebrities gonna sell out because what? They have to go overseas. They have to do these events. Say for instance, events pop back up. These celebrities are gonna want in. So a lot of these Jake's gonna take the chip. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 600, 666, 666, which is the mark of the beast. So I want to end by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto you. How by Shema Shai, by Shema Crocodiles, double honor to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom Akim.